Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and this is not a video I wanted to make, but it needs to get done, unfortunately. With with the engine rebuild, I don't know, how do you call it? How do I say this? So after running the engine for, I think it's 4,000 kilometers now, or 3, I don't know, but 3 times on track, and it consumes a lot of oil. So you can see it when there's fumes coming out of the exhaust, and also because I need to top off the oil a lot. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is take the engine out again, tear it apart again, and then see what the problem is. The suspicion is something with the cylinder walls, but yeah. It can be anything really, but because it's such an expensive and sensitive engine, I'm gonna take no risks, because if you really blow up this engine and you need to buy a new crank and a new block and everything, you're fucked. So yeah, I'm not taking any risks now. So what I'm gonna do is take the engine out, take the engine apart, and bring it back to the machine shops, see what they say. Maybe bring it to another one that's specialized in S54. Because maybe they have a different opinion. I'm just gonna see, and then hopefully there is I would say not major, but a clear issue. Like, it's clear this is the issue, and not like some vague issue we don't know about, that's hard to find or anything. Just something obvious. Oh, an obvious issue. That's what I would say. Hopefully there's an obvious issue in the engine that's hopefully easily and cheaply fixable. Not that I need to buy a new engine block or anything. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is get the engine out and then tear it apart. So this time should be easier because we've done it before and everything is already adapted to the car. So taking the engine out and taking it apart should be fairly easy, and hopefully taking it or putting it back together and putting it back in should also be fairly easy. So we should be on track soon, we'll see, but let's start tearing it out. So probably, I wouldn't say the hardest part, but the most annoying work is done. That's getting the engine out in one piece. Whoa. Especially when it's hot outside, it's a battle, but you get it out. So next step, clean up the garage because it's a mess as usual. And then the engine builder told me leave the pistons and the crank inside, so we can check the play and the wearing marks with everything in, and the head off. So next step is getting the head off, and then after that it's just bringing it to the engine builder, see what he says, see what he finds, and then hopefully it's an easy solution and we can put the engine back in. So yeah, on to the next step. So it's time to get the head of the engine, so let's pull what we need to pull. So now it's finally time to undo the head bolts and get the head off. So let's get started. All right. So now we have a proper look inside the cylinders, and let me get a flashlight. Where is it? Got my flashlight here. And that is pretty sure the problem. Here as well. Here as well. This one isn't quite so bad. But then on the other side it is pretty bad. And cylinder 5 also same story, and this basically goes for every cylinder 1 to 6, both sides exact same wear. So yeah, that sucks, but at least we found the issue, or this is, I'm pretty sure this is the issue. So I consulted with a few people, and what could be the cause of this is not using a torque plate when honing out the cylinders. Plan of action now is we are gonna get all the extra auxiliaries off. So he's gonna go to a different machine shop. He's gonna inspect everything, see if the block itself is still savable, see if the pistons are still okay. Because that's my second biggest fear. My first biggest fear is that the engine block is done, because they're already oversized pistons and there's not another oversized we can do. This is max. And second fear is the pistons itself worn. So these are brand new pistons. So imagine if those are worn also and not usable. But I don't fear that much. I'm fearing more the engine block itself, because getting a new S54 bare block is stupidly expensive, and then it needs to get honed and bored out again for these pistons. So yeah, that sucks. So yeah, that's the story for now. What we are still gonna do in this video is take all the auxiliaries off, and then in a couple days, because it's weekend now, we're gonna load it into the car and then bring it to the machine shop, and hopefully they have time pretty soon and they can take a look at it, because I really want to know if this is savable, and I really want to drive again. It's mid-season, so it's important that the car is back on the road ASAP and we can keep going driving, because right now we can't drive. So that sucks. Yeah, let's continue. Okay, so that's it for this episode. The engine is going off. Nothing much I can do then. Not much I can do now. It's except bring the engine to the machine shop and wait to see what they say. Maybe we're gonna do some other cool stuff to the E36. It's over there. And then what else? While the engine is out, maybe it's time to make some changes. For example, this is the fan controller unit from Mishimoto, and it looks very ugly, so I'm going to try to relocate it behind the ECU. This used to be the ECU location, but there's nothing behind there. Also this how do you call it, divider. There are a lot of power is going through this, and this distributes it to the fuse box and some other stuff, and then the starter motor as well. I think I'm gonna try to come up with a different solution because this looks so messy. I need to improve this bracket because it's still a bit flimsy, so I need to improve that as well. Clean the engine bay probably while we're at it. Yeah, I think that's it for the engine bay stuff, and then we'll see what else we find or what we can improve while the engine is away. Possibly a new splitter, like fully, I don't know, till here, something like that. Thank you guys for watching the video. Not the video I wanted to make, but it needs to happen. So let's just get on with it and get it finished. You'll probably see the next video either when we're gonna work on the car itself or the engine is back. Oh, and I also got some new suspension coming, so that's also changing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.